And I was like, oh, that's a really good question. And of course, it like depends. It depends. But the main things it depends on is how good you are at getting through material, comprehending it, and applying it. I actually applied that course while I was learning it. And so when it came to building a funnel, building an email campaign, I did those steps along with the course. So it took me longer, 5 or 6 weeks to get through it and set up. Right? It also depends on how good you are at creating content. I had never created content before. So these sorts of things took a lot longer for me to learn and understand. I'm also a perfectionist. So that does not help you any in terms of getting successful quicker, because I spent way too long creating TikToks, way too long creating videos. So if you purchased a digital marketing course today, what would you expect? How fast could you expect to get set up, get launched, start creating videos, and then start creating income? I always say, on average, it takes people about a month to get through the entire course and then also get like set up and then start creating content. And then it usually takes about a month to get semi-comfortable with creating content. I'm not saying really great at it. Maybe you are, maybe you're a quick learner. Maybe you already have some social media experience and can bring that to the table on like good content creation. Maybe you're a secret natural. That does happen to people. Some people are like naturally good on camera and they had no idea, so it depends on so many factors. But by the time you get good at creating content, usually people spend 1 to 2 hours creating content and editing that content and posting that content. So probably let's say 2 hours at the beginning, even after you get good. Then at that point, hopefully you're starting to get DMs. And so you're going to start needing time to answer those DMs. And then once you understand this whole business structure, you're going to realize that, wow, I could make this part of my business way more efficient or way better. So you start actually like looking forward or looking ahead. What digital products can I create? What memberships or mentorship sort of things can I do? Like you start thinking of all the different ways you can start making money. So then a lot of your time starts going to future ideas. How do I continue to evolve this income stream? Even though I've made no income, I have tons of ideas because I'm now educated and have the information in my head, and I've actually put everything together and now understand it completely. I'm not kidding you. And so I know very few people who are in the digital marketing space and actually very successful who just spend 1 to 2 hours a day creating content, posting it, and then just whatever. That doesn't happen. So you're probably almost always going to be spending at least 3 to 4 hours a day in digital marketing, doing digital marketing things. Now, the perk to that is that it's flexible, right? You don't have to like go to a 9 to 5. You don't have to do it in this certain amount of time. If your kids are super busy and you can't work it all one day, that happens. You're going to get in a groove. You're going to understand how to create content and how to bulk create and how to like make this work within your life. So it's not like, oh my gosh, I don't have 3 to 4 hours in a day. You do have the amount of time in a day that everybody else has that is successful at this. And you are just as busy as all of us were when we first got started. So yes, you can.